Hi there and welcome to Dino's World. Welcome to the first ride review of the sensational Ather Rizta. This is the Rizta Z. This is the 2.9 kilowatt hour battery pack variant. We have different battery packs, different charging options, everything we're going to go through quickly in the overview, and then basically this is about the ride impression as to how impressively it rides, because it looks like it's built like a tank, has a really good road presence, and the panels are all well fitted together. And this is the first time Ather have gone with a different kind of a silhouette to underscore utility and comfort and daily usability, and primarily targeting the family audience for a family scooter. Okay, talking about the battery pack options, we have two battery packs to choose from. One is the 2.9 kilowatt hour battery pack. Then the second one is the 3.7 kilowatt hour battery pack. The 2.9 kilowatt hour battery pack offers a range of 123 kilometers and a true range. So 123 kilometers is IDC range. The true range is 100 kilometers, which is usable in city conditions. Then apart from that, the 3.7 kilowatt hour battery pack comes with IDC range claim of 160 kilometers, and the true range is somewhere around 125 kilometers. So that is something you need to note, and this range is usable in the Smart Eco mode. Now, how many modes are there on offer? We have only two modes. Just to make things a lot more simplified, we have Smart Eco and Zip. Now, Smart Eco has always been advocated by Ather to be used in their other models as well, because it's a blend of power and economy, perfect for city conditions and perfect to offer good efficiency, battery efficiency, good range and decent overtaking power. So similarly, they have offered Smart Eco as the primary option, and if you want a little bit of zing and a quick overtaking power, you can switch to Zip and perform the overtake and get back to Smart Eco. So now, talking about other relevant features and specs. We've talked about the battery packs and the range. Now let's talk about the speed. The top speed is 80 kilometers per hour in almost all the variants. There's no change in that, because this is primarily a comfort oriented scooter. It's not based on performance. If you want a performance based scooter, you can look at the Apex. Now 0 to 40, however, is very good. So initial acceleration 0 to 40 comes up in just 4.7 seconds. So it has that good pickup right off the mark, just like a typical Ather. Another thing that you need to note here is the seat height. Seat height is around 780 mm, very accessible for ladies as well as men. Also 165 mm of ground clearance, which makes sure that you don't have to worry about the bottom scraping while you're having to tackle with any speed breakers out there. Another thing is the battery pack. The battery pack is IP67 rated, so you can be rest assured about the waterproofing and dust proofing and weatherproofing. And the motor itself is a PMSM motor and comes with IP66 rating. So that is another thing you need to note. The peak power output is 4.3 kilowatt and the torque is 22 Newton meters. So that is another thing that I wanted to point out. Now, talking about the features and the specs of the Rizta. First of all, the panels, the design silhouette itself is magnanimous. I mean, in this scooter segment, in the EV scooter space, all are tiny and puny kind of design languages, very sleek or sharp, but nothing is, larger than life or kind of offering great road presence. This came out as a design silhouette primarily to offer great road presence, robust build quality and sturdy appearance. So you can see the panels are all well put together. You have the headlamp and the blinkers all integrated into the front panel, are neatly integrated, and they all do their job judiciously. Also, you have telescopic forks to offer very good plush ride quality when compared to other models in the EV space. Ride quality is top notch after having ridden it for quite a long time, and also you get disc brake to watch your back to offer good stopping power and reduce the overall stopping distance in case of panic braking scenarios. You also get 12-inch wheels at both ends with the widest in class 100 by 80 rear tire to offer better road grip, and again to highlight the sturdy road presence or the demeanor that this scooter brings to the segment. Another practical thing is the leg space. Look at the kind of room it has on offer. Huge panel scoop up front, such that even people up to 6 feet tall or maybe even 6 feet 2 inches can feel comfortable because they are not cramped for room. Another thing is the flat floorboard, such that you have a very good amount of space to place your legs without any hassle, and you can also place some luggage here. In fact, their patented frunk, which adds on a little more utility space, has 22 liters of storage, so you can put on the frunk for added storage scenario. And then of course the usable factor is the front hook. You can see here the front hook is there to hook on your bags and baggages. This is something that really comes in handy in real world conditions. Here you have the charging socket, and here you have this is the charging socket, and here you have the multifunctional key with the ignition on off, and also the lock system for the boot. So this is about the overall design silhouette. Again, the side panel looks neatly put together. Once you get down, the stand is also very well done. It's a very good quality stand. Again, you have the motor at the back, and here you have 12-inch wheels, and this is a 100 by 80 tire, one of the widest tire in its class. So looking at the tail lamp cluster, you can see this is the turn blinker. The tail lamp looks neatly encapsulated, and this is how it looks when it lights up. So that is something you need to note. And also has a very good quality backrest for pillion seat passengers, and the seat is the largest seat in the scooter segment is what they claim. They never wanted to create any kind of record of trying to come up with the largest seat, but they eventually wanted to offer maximum space for this to be used as a family scooter or an ideal family scooter. And the foam quality, my god, this has to be the most comfortable seat in the entire scooter segment, not just the EV space but the entire scooter segment. It also almost feels like a lazy boy recliner. That's how comfortable it is in terms of the kind of foam that has been used and the cushion that has been used. So that's pretty much it. We've summed up almost everything. Guys, now you might be wondering the main question, which is the pricing. So we have three variants. We have the Rizta S, we have the Rizta Z, and the Rizta Z 3.7 kilowatt hour battery pack variant. So the Rizta S comes with 2.9 kilowatt hour battery pack, and Z comes with 2.9 kilowatt hour battery pack. There's a little bit of differences, like you don't get the color TFT for the S variant. You get a deep view display which offers good visibility and almost has all the functions incorporated, but that starts from 1,09,999, so almost 1,10,000. Then this Rizta Z 2.9 kilowatt hour battery pack with the color TFT console starts from or is priced at 1,25,000. And then you have the 3.7 kilowatt hour top of the line Rizta Z that is priced at 1,45,000 ex showroom. So guys, I just went out shopping for myself on the Ather Rizta, and I guess I bought something for myself. Let's see what's lurking underneath the boot. And this is 34 liters of storage space for you, and this is a shopping bag that comes free, not free, but I think you can buy it for a very normal price. But looks like I got myself a helmet. Well, here is my helmet, the AGV K3 SV Winter Edition, Rossi Winter Edition, and this fits perfectly in the boot without any hassle. So this is what makes Ather an absolute practical beast in terms of daily usability. The Rizta rocks. So guys, this is the speedo console for the Rizta Z. As you can see, it has all the relevant info. We have the odometer, we have the two riding modes, we have the smart eco and zip mode. So to switch between the riding modes, you just use this toggle switch. Everything is well thought out and very intuitively laid out. So this is the zip mode, and then you have the range and the SOC, or the state of charge of the battery. 80% battery, and it shows 67 kilometers range in the zip mode. Similarly, if you switch to smart eco, it says 80% battery and almost 80 kilometers of range. That is really good. So you can translate it by saying that for 100% battery, it gets almost 100 kilometer range, true range in real world conditions. This is the 2.9 kilowatt hour battery pack variant, and here you have the clock, here you have the phone connectivity. Okay, so running you through the rest of the user interface, here you have a joystick which allows you to get into the different features. So once you come down, here you have the navigation. So here you enter the actual destination where you want to reach in your mobile app, and that gets sent to the dash right over here, and immediately the navigation starts. I'll show you how it works in a moment. Apart from that, here is the connected device, and here is the vehicle details. You have other documents that you can actually carry along with yourself. And finally, so here is the setting. You have the Bluetooth on icon, or you can scan the scan code. You have the paired devices clearly visible. You have brightness settings, auto brightness, that you can turn it on or off. Then you have the magic twist on, which means to decelerate, all you need to do is twist the throttle anti-clockwise, and it will decelerate without using the brake. Coasting region, again, while using or while coming down an incline or coming down a slope, you can turn on coasting region, such that you don't have to give too much of a throttle to move ahead. It just coasts along or cruises along and maximizes the region, such that more battery is optimized or range is optimized for you with usage. And then you have the auto hold function, which prevents the scooter from rolling back when you find yourself on an incline, or the same thing works for descent as well. So that is a very good thing. I've done a demo for that. So for ascent as well as descent, if you find yourself on an incline or a slope, you can be rest assured that the auto hold is going to watch your back. Then you have skid control, which is nothing less than traction control, which prevents excess wheel spin. Even if you give full throttle midway through a corner or on wet surfaces, it prevents the excess wheel spin and prevents loss of control and loss of traction, and prevents the vehicle from skidding. And then you have auto indicator on, auto indicator cancellation. So once you turn the handlebar and you turn it back again, so the auto cancellation works. Okay guys, so now I'll run you through the app, the Ather app, the Ather Stack 6 user interface, and that is supported by the Ather app. So here you have the Ather Rizta app. You have 78 kilometers and the SOC, this thing mentioned 80% charge and the range mentioned. So similarly, if you change to zip mode, it is supposed to update here. Okay, it shows 66 kilometers in zip mode, and this is the range in smart eco mode, so it shows that way. I wish it changed accordingly if once we change the mode, but it is showing here. That's okay. Next is the location. So you planning a ride and where is your Rizta, everything can be easily located. Bluetooth connectivity is mentioned. Navigate to, so say for instance you want to navigate to Hangout, so send to scooter. So here you get start navigation. So start navigation, and we have started the navigation. It says turn right from here. Estimated around time of arrival is also mentioned, and we are in zip mode is what it is mentioning over here. So this is how the maps work. Planned route is there, and the location is also mentioned over here. Distance, everything is clearly mentioned with the right details, and your ride statistics are also mentioned. Then trying to locate chargers close by, it tries to locate the chargers close by. That is one thing you need to understand. And then you have the service support. You can contact support directly, the flick of this thing. And you have charging history here you have scooter OT updates and all the other relevant information. You have merge store, you have accessories. Okay, good morning, Bhairav. This is the Ather Rizta review, which is here to pose a threat to the ICE vehicles, because look at the size of it. It looks magnanimous and absolutely super sturdy in terms of build quality, and right behind it is a proper ICE vehicle, is the Activa 125. So you look at the Activa 125 and you look at this, you get a sense of quality, I mean, surrounding the Rizta. It is well built, it is built for a purpose, and is built to absolutely kill the segment and make a statement with its features, quality, equipment, almost everything, including the value proposition. So what all have they packed into this? We're going to find out in this first ride review. I was seriously impressed when I first saw this or witnessed the launch of this at the Ather Community Day. And as you can see here, you have the massive display, you have the SOC 73% and 60 kilometers range. This is the true range. In the zip mode, switch to Smart Eco, it shows 71 true range. I mean, they go all the way, because I had the Ather 450X with me for long term. When it says 71, it goes right to the last meter. So that is what they stand up for. So let's put it into zip mode, and you have the map here. You have WhatsApp notifications, and you have a phone connected just to demonstrate as to how the WhatsApp notifications work. The tracking vehicle seems to have gone a little ahead. Oh boy, the sense of quality and the suspension, the ride quality is phenomenal. It's absolutely plush. This is not about top speed, mind you. This is primarily about comfort. Everything has been maximized for comfort's sake. The brakes, good. Okay, this is a brand new vehicle, so give it the benefit of the doubt. So let's go ahead. So the brake were a little late to react. It's early in the morning, it's cold, and the brake pads might be new. So let's give it the benefit of the doubt. The telescopic forks make a world of difference. Suspension is absolutely plush, man. And the seat, it's like a lazy boy recliner. That's how comfortable it is. The most comfortable seat that you will experience in the scooter segment. Not just the EV space, but the scooter segment. And oh, it's built like a tank. It's built like a tank. I mean, the sense of quality that you get riding this huge utility scooter. Oh man, totally impressed. The first impression is really good. This is what we expect. I mean, Ather have their own way of doing things. They don't mimic others, they don't follow others' ideas, they don't follow trends. They set new trend and create new trend. That's what makes visionaries stand out. I mean, true visionaries stand out. When you saw the Apex, like it was like a performance icon, like a missile, making a statement that yes, if you want pure performance, this is the Apex Predator you're looking for. Similarly, now this is all about comfort and utility and daily usability, and the kind of comfort or the pampering that you get here, even from the grips, the throttle grip, the handlebar grip, and look at the leg room. Oh god, like loads and loads of leg room. Even for people up to 6 feet tall, I think this would be more than sufficient. But the seat has to be the USP. I mean, for long distance travel or for daily commutes, you're driving all over the place throughout the course of the day, and you need a comfortable saddle, man, at the end of the day. And this seat is absolutely marvelous. And we are coasting around. It's just like a normal scooter. It doesn't feel that you're riding an EV. That's how composed this thing is. Over undulations, across, like there's a gentle breeze blowing across, and we are absolutely flying. I think it's around 80 kilometers per hour is the top speed claim. There you go, we've touched it already. Belting it all over the place. Catching up with an Innova. I mean, that guy is not going gentle on the throttle. Let's see if we can overtake this guy. I'm not giving any indication to slow down. So we're going on par with the Innova. We are overtaking the Innova. And the kind of the kind of confidence the scooter gives you is just phenomenal. It's like the gypsy rangers among the scooters. I mean, ooh la la. The panels have gotten better. Like, I've noticed a few things at the launch, and had just shared whatever I can as a well-wisher. But now when you look at the finished product, everything is fine-tuned to the max. The quality oozes. I mean, right from the console. This is not touchscreen, mind you. I think this is a 7-inch display, intuitive display with the joystick controls, just to make sure you don't get distracted while you're riding. And boy, what a location there. This is the same location we drove the Swift a couple of days back, and it's phenomenal. It's incredibly awesome.